The Great American Road Trip. 7 days, 6 nights, and over 2,500 miles. On my journey, I'd climb a mountain, explore a subterranean wonderland, and take a hike on one of the world's most breathtaking trails. So come along as I hike, camp, eat, drink, and explore the storied and beautiful region that we know as the American Southwest. My first stop was in Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and there are a handful of campsites in the park that are available on a first-come, first-served basis, but since I was arriving later in the day, they had all already been taken for the night. Luckily, there are some privately owned campgrounds and RV parks in the area, so I still was able to find a place to sleep. It was not the most glamorous site I've ever stayed in, and I certainly paid more there than I would have in the park, but it got the job done. After setting camp, I cooked up some garlic sausage and mixed them in with just instant mashed potatoes to create a quick, cheap, and might I say delicious camp meal, and then settled in for a night of rest in preparation for the real adventure that would start the next morning.
Oh, yeah. The trail I did was the Guadalupe Peak Trail, which leads to the highest point in the state of Texas, coming in at 8,751 feet. It's an 8.4 mile round trip from trailhead to summit and back, and can be very strenuous. Texas may not be known for its mountains, but do not underestimate this hike. You'll encounter over 3,000 feet of elevation gain, and needless to say, it can get kinda hot. Also, there's no water in the park's high country, so make sure you're carrying enough. This trail can be done as a day hike as long as you're prepared, and for those who do make it all the way to the top, you can sign the registry and soak up some stunning 360-degree views. Alright, so it is just past 7 in the morning here in Tucson, Arizona. We are a bit early to the park here, so we'll have to come back to try to get our backcountry campsite taken care of in a little bit here.
The only camping that's available at Saguaro National Park is in the backcountry, so if you plan on staying here, just be prepared for a bit of a hike. I stayed at the Douglas Spring campsite, which was 6.3 miles one way. Water in this park can also be hard to come by depending upon the time of year, so check with a ranger. And oh yeah, watch out for rattlesnakes. Coming up on part 2.